And we started an online card shop. That is Indigo Plateau TCG. Again, we're based out of Connecticut. We are also on TikTok Shop. You can see some of the products we have for sale there. We are official Pokemon TCG vendors. We work with Southern Hobby and Great American Distributor. So we do a lot of content production. We do Pokemon video games on Tuesdays. We do pack rips on Fridays. And we do live deck building on Sundays. It is truly a family affair. You will see our little one on stream with us on Fridays opening cards. She is a Poke fiend. She knows almost everything there is to know about Pokemon, and she's 5 years old. She can tell you what Pokemon evolve into what types they are. It's just really crazy, but it's something that brings us together as a family. So if you're enjoying our content tonight and you're finding it engaging, helpful, or any of the above, I would encourage you to drop some hearts in chat. That way the algorithm knows that we're not producing sucky content and that this content is probably helpful to other people that are enjoying Pokemon or that want to learn how to build a deck too. So, shameless plug right there. Back to building a fire deck. So we started this on the premise that if someone is going to build a deck, they're going to build out of cards they already have. So we are doing just that. We are building an entry-level Pokemon deck that someone is likely to build just out of the gate. Amazon Prime Day is coming up, fingers crossed. I will absolutely look into that, Claire. We are not on Amazon yet, but I would love to sell on Amazon. So we've got a Crocalor, Fuecoco. I don't really want to put Fuecoco and Crocalor in because I only have 6 Pokemon card slots left. And if I'm going to do this, I have to allocate for the entire evolution line, which means I'd be able to put not a lot in there. Hey, Skylar, what's up? D, thanks for the likes, man. Really appreciate that. That definitely helps our content get discovered. And as a small family business that's hoping to work in the space of content creation and bettering our Pokemon community, sharing the love is absolutely amazing. So thank you for that. So Sear. Now that's a good card, but it has a high energy requirement. Charcadet. Let's see, we're really looking for a Flareon here. Crocalor. Let's see, Rolling Fireball, no. Pansear, Call for Family. Okay, so let's talk for a second about this card. Rion, thank you for the subscribe, man. Really appreciate that. He says, now I'm a subscriber and will be here to learn a lot more so I can get myself back into playing. I do some YouTube myself just to keep myself safe. Hey, dude, I hear that. I hear that, dude. I'm working 3 jobs right now. I am a full-time daddy and teacher at home. I am a full-time sensei, 3rd degree black belt in Shaolin Kempo. I also teach 7-star praying mantis Kung Fu and Yang style Tai Chi. And I am like 3 months young into streaming right now, dude. So I will give you a follow back and a subscribe back. So much appreciated. Thank you for sharing the love. Let's talk for a second about what to do when you see a card like this. Pro tip. As soon as this card comes into view, I'm going to explain why this is a supremely underrated card. I don't know anyone that would put a Pansear in their deck just to have a Pansear. But I literally stop what I'm doing when I'm building a deck and I see the words Call for Family. Call for Family, in my opinion, is the most underrated ability you can see on a Pokemon card. Call for Family lets you search your deck for a basic Pokemon, any basic Pokemon, and put it onto my bench and then shuffle my deck. Which means that if I have this little card here, I can put in, let me see, where did my pile of cards go? That card gives me access to this card. So let me show you. In my grass deck, and D will tell you because he's played my grass deck before, my grass deck runs entirely on Call for Family to pull out my strongest cards in the first few turns of the game. So, anytime you have an ability that lets you search your deck for a basic Pokemon, basic doesn't have to mean weak Pokemon. Basic just means any card that says basic on the top left of the card. So from this little guy, I can have access to this bad boy that has 210 health, has 2 different attacks, and lets me start hitting for heavy damage right out of the gate. So I am going to be looking for a couple more Pansears. Now, do I ever anticipate really attacking with Pansear? No, I don't. But I do anticipate leading with Pansear to find the cards I need to set up my play on the field of play. So let's take a look here and see if we can find another Pansear or another card that lets me Call for Family. Grass Pokemon usually work very well with that strategy. Claire, thank you for the gift. I appreciate the rose. And thank you for the hearts, you guys. You guys absolutely rock. So our TCG deck building stream obviously hasn't been as popular as our video game stream for obvious reasons, but that's because people don't know how to play. I have a feeling that if more people knew just how easy it was to get into the Pokemon TCG, it's a game that you can enjoy with your kids. It's a game you can enjoy as a family, and it's super duper easy to play once you've gone through the process of building a deck. So let's see: Fuecoco, Crocodile, Charmander, Ninetales, Litleo, Volcarona, Vulpix, Darumaka, Charcadet, Heatmore, Crocodile, Centiskorch, Crocodile, Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu. Chi-Yu is something. Do I have a Chi-Yu in here? I thought I did. So there's something else that caught this ability. There's something else that caught my eye with that ability, and I'll tell you what it is. If you're building a fire deck, there's a really good chance. Welcome back, Nix. Good to see you. There's let's see. Okay, so the thing with fire Pokemon is that each type of Pokemon, whether it's grass or water or dark, they typically have similar mechanics. Grass Pokemon let you attach energy pretty generously to your Pokemon, so do water. They have abilities that let you put down more than one energy from your hand per turn. Fire Pokemon, their thing is they usually do like absurd amount of damage, probably more damage normalized than other Pokemon types. The trade-off with using fire Pokemon is that you usually have to discard that fire energy to be able to use that. Hey Kevin, what's up, dude? So this Chi-Yu, this little firefish here, has an attack called Flarebringer. That lets me attach up to 2 basic fire energy from my discard pile to one of my Pokemon. It doesn't have to be the active Pokemon, the one that's attacking. It can be any Pokemon that's out in the field to play. So this little guy is really good for getting the energy that I need back from my discard pile, because once you discard it, it goes off to the side. You can't use it unless you have a card that lets you fish that energy out. So I'm going to put Chi-Yu over here, and I still need to remember that we are actually still looking for a Flareon, so let me see what else we got going on here. See if we have a Flareon. We have a Magby, a Pansear, a Crocodile, Magby, Pansear. So we wanted another Pansear. Let's put that here. Magby, Crocodile, Simisear. We're not going to do Simisear. We're going to look for that Pansear, Oricorio, Entei. Nope, we're not going to put Entei in. And where did I put that? Crocodile, Charmander, Lily, Volcarona, Darumaka, Simisear. Where's my other Pansear? Did I lose a Pansear? No, it's over here. Okay, great. So we got our Chi-Yu. We've got the Pansear. We are still looking for a Flareon, because I've got those 2 EVs. If I can't find those Flareons, the EVs are going to get cut from the deck. That frees me up to put some other one in there. John, do I play Pokemon Go? I sure do. I sure do. So, yeah, I haven't plugged this in stream, but I'm actually also what's called a Niantic Wayfarer. So Niantic Wayfarers are the people that actually create the Pokestops. You can add me, so I'll drop my Pokemon Go trainer code in chat right now. Hang on one second. I am also, like I said, a creator for Pokemon Go. It's just not something I do super often. It's more something I do just with my daughter when we're out and about, because she has to go out pretty often. Let me just whip out my profile really quick. And yeah, man, I think my account's like level 36 or 38 or something like that. Rion, what kind of content do you do on YouTube, man? Just curious. Just because I can't pull out right now, I'm in the middle of streaming. But let me know. Yeah, guys, let's try to get to 10K. That would be super huge. Show some, let's get some love for deck building streams. Everyone wants to see us open packs and wants to see me beat D in Pokemon battles, but hoping to really grow the awareness for weekly deck building. So I am level 38. My daughter caught me my shiny Ditto, and let me drop my friend code in right now. So for those of you that play Pokemon Go, I'm going to drop my my trainer code in right now. Let's see here. Hang on. So my friend code is 1034 0333 8083. Cool. Yes. So hold on. Hey Septile, what's up? Okay, that is my Pokemon Go friend code. Please feel free to add me. I don't do it as often as I do this stuff just because I've got to balance everything, but I do log in, I do gifts, all that kind of stuff. So, yes, I am very involved in the world of Pokemon and Niantic. Although I feel like Pokemon Go really hasn't seen a lot of love lately. Rion, you do pack openings and shorts? Oh, that's cool, man. Good for you, dude. Hey, listen, persistence is what wins the race, man. There's so many ways to engage with Pokemon nowadays, it's crazy. Rion, I assume since you were playing cards back in the day, were you playing the video games back in the day too? I am Sensei Simon GK. So John is my first name, my last name is Simon. So the kids in my dojo call me Sensei Simon, the same way they would say like Mr. Simon if I were a teacher in a regular school. But yes, that is me, and GK is Greenwich Kempo, that's my martial arts school. So let's take a look at the fire Pokemon here, see what we got. See if we can find a Flareon. So where's my fire? Fire's on this side. Thank you, man, Nix. I'll add you back in just a second, bud. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Let's look. We got a Litwick, a Slugma, Vulpix, Darumaka, Darmanitan. Hey, Sir Ripper, what's up, man? You still have all your games. Okay, so Rion, what'd you start with, man? Did you start in red and blue? Are you my generation, man? And also, who was your starter, man? I love hearing. And consoles? Me too, dude. Me too, man. So I had an old school Game Boy, I had an old school Game Boy Pocket. I also had the lime green Game Boy Color when they first came out. So I started with Pokemon Red, my starter was Bulbasaur, and then I went to Yellow. All my friends had Pokemon Blue, and I feel like they all chose Charmander. I was so hyped when Pokemon Stadium came out for 64, man, because the lag time from translation from Japanese games to English was immense back in the day. Let's see if we can find that Flareon. Vulpix, Torkoal, Monferno, Vulpix, Litwick, Slugma, Monferno. There's another Chi-Yu. Oh, it's a different Chi-Yu. That's interesting. That is a different Chi-Yu. Okay. Hey, Arthur, what's up, man? You still have the yellow cartridge? Dude, yellow was amazing. Okay, so you're a little bit older than me, man. Not by much, though. Bulbasaur is your main guy. Red, yeah, so same here. Red and Bulbasaur, man. Much love. So much respect, dude. So much respect. You know, it's crazy to me that, you know, I was doing some mystery trades in Pokemon Scarlet earlier today with my kiddo, and, like, the idea of trading with someone in Japan and doing a mystery trade and getting a Pokemon from halfway around the world in real time still kind of blows my mind. Turtonator. Let's see, Slugma, Lit, and Rapidash. Arthur, you still have that. And Arthur, you have an unopened Soul Silver, dude. Do you know what that's worth? Soul Silver and Heart Gold have shot up in price because they're the remakes of Gold and Silver. Nix, you're playing Go Fest with Dawn Wings and Dawn Main Necrozma. That's cool, dude. I didn't do Go Fest this year. We were busy that weekend. We had a huge martial arts tournament that we had going on, and then we had some family stuff going on, but we usually do Go Fest every year. My kiddo's super into it. She's the one that caught me my shiny Ditto. Ponyta, Heatmore. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Dude, it's amazing to me how expensive Pokemon games are getting. Never mind, like, sealed in box. Like, a legit cartridge of Pokemon Emerald is like 160 bucks. So, Rion, you said you got blue, yellow, green. Okay, with the original packaging. Wow. You have a Pokemon Green, man? Japanese? That's crazy. Oh, Green Game Boy. Okay. That's really crazy, dude. I was gonna say, Pokemon Green is like old school, man. I would have been super impressed if you had that. Where is Flareon? No Flareon. We're gonna have to go back to the old bin. Okay, so let's find that Flareon, and then we're gonna wrap with the Pokemon part of the building. And then we're gonna get to the good stuff, which is really the most important part, which is how do you find the cards you need in your deck? So let's just do a card count really quick. So we've got red was your first, and okay, yeah. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, Claire, yeah. You bidding on some cards? Is it the Qian Pao? D says, why don't you battle Scarlet or Sensei Aldworth at the end of the next deck building stream? Because by the end of the week on Sunday, Sensei Aldworth is mental sorbet, and her prerogative is being on the couch, snacking, and putting her feet up. I would love to do a live Pokemon battle. I think that would be super instructional for people that have never played the game and need to be walked through everything. So that is great feedback as well. Rion says, I buy video game wise, I have everything complete, including packaging. Wow, dude, and yes, Japanese green. I thought you meant that, man. That is impressive, dude. You have good taste. Much respect, much love. All right, so let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to make some piles so I can see how many of each card I have in the set. So let's get my normals out here. I'm a very visual person, so I need to see what we've got. So let's start pulling these out. So this is going to allow me to see my card count really quick. Wow, Rion, you made a good bet, man. You made an absolutely good bet on collecting that stuff. Yes, an EX for a deck. Oh, cool. Yeah, that Qian Pao EX is really strong, man. That's super high in the current meta. The water type is represented super well in the current set of cards. We've got a Blaziken V over here. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. Okay, actually, let's leave this in here for now. Boom. We've got our Blissey. This Blissey's going to Raffle Stomp once it gets powered up. We'll put that up with our color list. And I need one more Mag Cargo to make this work. So let's see. And then we should be really close to our number. We're just going to want those Flareons. All right, so let's pull this out. That's going in. All right. So, oops, took that out of the case. All right, so let's do a quick count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Great. So we have room for 3 more cards. We're going to try to put in 2 Flareons and try to find one more Fire-type Pokemon that lets me pull something like Call for Family. Okay. So we are looking for 3 more cards, and this phase of the deck build is done, and we're going to move on to the draw machine of the deck, which is the supporters, items, stadiums, etc., etc., etc. All right, let's get this going, guys. Thank you for hanging with us tonight. Again, I want Sunday to get a lot more love, but it's, not everyone knows that we are doing live instructional, so your hearts and your support and your gifts help the algorithm know that our content is good and helpful to people, and it's not just kind of idle. So any hearts you guys throw in chat are truly, truly appreciated for people to help discover us. And thank you. Thank you for spending your Sunday with us. So let's take a look and see if we can track down that Flareon really quick. All right, let's see what we got. So Ponyta, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Cyndaquil. I know I have Flareons in here somewhere. Old school. All right, let's see. Fingers tired from a Go Raid battles today. Claire, do you play Pogo as well? Inferno, Magmar, Chimchar, Torkoal, Vulpix, Magmar. Let's see. Rion, you have every video game you've ever bought and been gifted, plus it became a big hobby at one point. That's awesome, man. So you own all your consoles as well? That's super cool, dude. I still have my Game Boys. I still have my 3DS. My wife and I each have a Switch. GameCube was a console I never had as a kid, so I'm missing out on having a GameCube. I want to fix that. I feel like GameCube had such a niche kind of catalog of games. We also have a Wii U and a Wii, but again, just time to play. Here's a Flareon. That's what I was looking for. All right, so let's see what the specifics of this Flareon are. So let's get this bad boy in focus. Perfect. Incandescent Awakening. If this Pokemon has a memory capsule attached to it, grass Pokemon in play have no abilities. I don't really need that. Fireman, it's not the greatest, but it is here. Hey Miles, what's up, man? Good to see you. Arthur, that is super generous of you, but you help us out all the time, dude. My wife would kill me if we got another console. Oh, you have a Virtual Boy? Man, my eyes hurt just thinking about that. That thing was intense. Oh my gosh, dude. Wow, take me down memory lane. That is a super cool pickup on your part. Did you get your Virtual Boy when it came out? That must have been like 98, 99, man, somewhere around there, maybe 97. You still have the box and everything with it? Virtual Boy was game-changing at the time. The problem was, it's just so harsh on the eyes. So harsh on the eyes. Harvested Castform, Tepig, Simisear, Teeny. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Yeah, wow, man, I haven't heard people talk about Virtual Boy in a while. And the game library was not super diverse. It was probably out for like maybe a year or two before they discontinued it. Growlithe, Lava, Charmander. Okay, not there.